Good morning, peace and blessings. It's your boy Big C, and I'm up this morning. I'm up and about. Check this out. This thing, check this out. I'm so the world out there, man. I can see clear to the San Mateo Bridge, Oakland Airport, downtown San Francisco, Sausalito. It's a beautiful morning. It's gray out here, but it's really nice. Yeah, it's cool. So I'm chilling. Yeah, man, I was talking to my brother the other day. I was making a video where I was filming a guy, Bilal Rebellious Mahassan, for my podcast called TownVision.com. Y'all go get TownVision.com on Aldro Media. Town Vision, TOWNBIZION. On this episode, we got my brother Bilal Mahassan. He was knocking niggas out, and we talking about it. We talking about a lot of good stuff, you know. So y'all want to check that out. Like and subscribe to my page too. This is some of my trees I just grew. This stuff is woo. Look at that, man. Look at that, baby. That's a good one right there. Yeah, today, I want to talk about our community, man. But I always talk about the community. I want to talk about the black males, man, who doesn't protect his woman. You know, what kind of man that don't protect his woman? You know, that's why they ain't got respect for y'all. You niggas want to run over people and kill each other and leave these women to take care of these kids by themselves. You're just lusting after people like a pit bull, running down the street, humping on shit, getting stuck like a damn dog. And then you have these puppies and don't want to take care of them. Your ass. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. All he left him was alone and a bill and a GoFundMe page for his burial. Yeah, and then we teach our women how to act, so we can't be like it's them. You know what I'm saying? We allow things to go on in the community, like prostitution and low morals, and principles, ethics. You let your daughter do anything, man. You know, in certain countries, you can't disrespect the household. They will kill your ass to go outside having sex at 14, 15 years old and bringing that baby back in here. But you know, those people that's living like that, they got parents. You know, we ain't being parents to our kids. So we're not raising these kids and giving them any information to live in this world. You know, I was coming home last night from work. I come down E14, East 14th in Oakland. Oh my God, it's lit out there. It's about 25 girls, butt naked, bikinis, whole clothes, walking around. You know, they got on their whole shoes. In the nighttime, they take off them low shoes and put on them whole shoes, man. I used to give them condoms, and we used to do HIV tests. A lot of them didn't want to take the test. Because, you know, they was out there hustling, they on the grind. They ain't got time to be testing and shit. And they might not come back for the results, you know. But we tried to test them a lot. We didn't try as much as I wanted to because the old school people in the company, you know, they ain't got it. They just know. First they tell us, you can't tell if a person got HIV because it's in their blood, you know. Then they say, now they're saying, you know, go to test the prostitutes. Because I know a lot of my partners was pimping. So I was going to make sure that the girls was going to get some care and some kind of care. And they was like, nah, see, they don't be having it. It be the, yeah, you know who be having it. It be them niggas, them down low boys and them open boys. They be having it, you know. But then the heterosexual community does get it because it transfers from that activity to somebody messing with a woman, you know. So then it goes to the heterosexual. You won't even know it. It's a dude out here tripping, and he just gave you that shit, you know. So I've seen a lot of instances like that. I've seen instances where a youngster had HIV, and because I was a counselor, so the youngster had HIV, and he didn't want to tell nobody. He didn't want to tell his girl, of course. He didn't want to tell her because he's not, you know, strong or mature enough. He didn't have a moral fiber to tell her, but he had the shit. He was 23, and he got it from fucking with. I don't know how he got it. He said he messed with prostitutes, but he got it. And I told him to tell his girl to go get tested. He said, man, he can't tell her to go get tested. I said, well, at least use a condom with her if you having sex with her and you have HIV. He said, well, man, I can't use a condom with her because she might think that something is wrong. And I'm thinking to myself, motherfucker, something is wrong, you know? So this is the mentality that a lot of the people have. So you gotta protect yourself. You know, if you having sex with somebody, you think they doing something else. You know, y'all shouldn't be using a condom unless you're in a. I mean, y'all shouldn't be having sex without a condom unless you're in a monogamous relationship and you go get tested regularly. You know what I'm saying? You're not sleeping outside that relationship. Then you take it off. But if you're doing all that, then you should be wearing a condom. You don't want to put nobody else's life in jeopardy, you know? So, yeah, that's why we don't protect, we're not protecting our women from shit like that. You know what I'm saying? From the pimps. Like, you know, pimps is crazy, man. I be listening to Sinful the P. I like Sinful the P. You know, he's a respectful gentleman, you know what I'm saying? But pimping is evil, you know what I'm saying? It's stupid. It's so perverted. Because you got a motherfucker thinking that, you know, he know better and raised in church and stuff like that, but he likes to manipulate and do evil shit to women. You know, that's perversion. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. So, you know, you got brothers like that. When I was raised in the 70s, I was born in the 60s, raised in the 70s, and you know, it was real pimping going on back then. And my mama and my uncles always tell me, a pimp, if his hoe don't get the trick, he got to get the trick. You know what I'm saying? So I always look at pimps as, you know, them niggas bisexual. You know what I'm saying? They do anything for some money and everything. You know, people, you know, it's a shame that we subject our women to that type of lifestyle when there's much more other things they could do to get money. And that's the reason why our family structure is tore up, because there's no respect for the man and the black male and black female in these environments where they've been disenfranchised and warred upon. You know, people say, well, slavery was so long ago. Man, the effects of a culture, you know, of the things that people perceive to be true or perceive to be their reality the effects of that could be devastating if you don't have the truth and an organic will to to do things correct. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what correct is. You know, but you know when we don't take care of our women and we don't provide for our children and take care of our children, we get the chaos that we're in today. America is growing. They just did a census. The white population is shrinking. It's becoming more of a multicultural country, a multiracial country. And we see these other races coming into this country and they thriving, while yet still we're still in the same situation we've been in since the 60s, the 70s. You know, we advanced from the 40s and 30s. We advanced a little bit with the sacrifices of those who are willing to sacrifice. We got a lot of people that's just not willing to make regular sacrifices with their own families, or just taking care of their own family. You know, we keep promoting these guys who, as real niggas, real men, as soldiers, these losers. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that go to prison and don't get the message and transform themselves back into a human being, because these people dehumanize you, man. And that's why you're able to subject yourself to so much harm, black man. You put yourself in harm's way for no reason at all, other than to impress a dumbass nigga next to you. You know, so yeah, we got to step it up, man. Our focus should be in turn and not outward. We shouldn't have an outward focus too much. You know, so our focus should be turned inside. This is my kingdom right here, man. I take care of my kingdom. And then I go outside and I maneuver around. But I got all my tools in my kingdom. And my queen is functioning, my bishop, my rook, the castle is, you know, and the archers, the pawns, you know. But I'm a gentleman with an Islamic heart. You know, Islam makes your heart soft. So I take care of all the pawns and everything, you know. I make sure everybody all right. Because I'm a real man, man. That's what a real man does. Love is on top, man. It's all about black manhood. That's what we pushing. Y'all check out Town Vision Podcast, man. Town Vision, TOWNVIZION, Town Vision Podcast. Y'all go check me out, man, and see the philosophy that we pushing. Because right now, we have to hold on to those, go back to the old school, like the baton, and carry that baton and pass that baton. Here, hit that, smoke that, roll that, and pass that baton to our people, our youngsters. You know, we got to pass the truth to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, we're not giving them the honest truth, man. You know what I'm saying? It's grown ass men, and it's like Whack 100 and all these grown people in the music industry and the entertainment industry, and they promoting fuckery, you know? So we have to give our youngsters the truth, and somebody got to do it, you know? So y'all check out Town Vision. I highlight a lot of positive people in the black community in Oakland, California, man. And I highlight a lot of good business and situations that's going on out here in the city, because we got to put the healthy stuff to the forefront. We got to give the kids instruction. We can't talk about the youngsters if we're not giving them nothing to be successful or supporting them in being successful. All we thinking about is miscellaneous, frivolous, ridiculous shit. You know? So if you ain't taking care of your children and your women, you ain't no man. You know what I'm saying? My brother told me the other day, he said, what he said? He said, oh yeah, back when America was founded, man, they established you better not touch them white women. That man, Emmett Till, a bunch of brothers found out the hard way about messing with them white women. But you look at our women, you know, they thousands of people used to come together, and it would be massacres over. Oh, he came in a cat call in the elevator. And he looked at me. He tried to get me, but them white women was they was giving that putty up, and they was setting the brothers up. But you know that's neither here or there. The thing I'm trying to tell you is they wasn't letting nobody just disrespect their women. The whole town will lynch, burn, and shoot your ass. But for us, we let people do anything to our women. We let the corner store Arab disrespect our little nieces, and we let them twerk their ass and shake their ass off everywhere. They just start getting on the ground and twerking and shit. There's a twerk attack. You know, I don't know what it be, but all of hey, and let something come on. Hey, they twerking their ass. Like, what did that mean? Is they pussies hot? Their asses on fire? What's going on with them? Why is they shaking their ass and their pussy? They ain't like that. It don't make no sense. It's disgusting. Is that everybody want to be a stripper? A stripper is an occupation now. I'm like, well, I don't want to work at McDonald's. I'd rather be a stripper, go work at the club, or it's an occupation. Then you niggas going to the club, just dehumanizing them further. Like, I don't think it should be. I mean, adult entertainment is always going to be adult entertainment. She's not going to stop that. But that's what it should be. It should be special. It should be a special occasion. It should be special than just hoes gathered around in the funky locker room at a strip club waiting for a big spender to come in there and throw them a bunch of money in the air. It's so ridiculous. I got a friend, man. My brother paid me the other day. He gave me heck of wands, and he gave me these wands. And I was like, okay. But my partner, he looking at me. He like, man, boy, if we had a stripper up there, them ones would be gone. I'm like, that sounded like some stupidity to me. Why would I get this bitch all my motherfucking ones? For what? You know what I'm saying? If anything, I'm trying to get her. I ain't got no reason to be letting nobody. I just don't get it, letting funky ass bitch that I don't know sit up for me and shake her ass. Then I'm throwing her one. Like, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been into that. You know what I'm saying? I done had some beautiful women in my lifetime, some nice times with some nice ladies, the kind of ladies that I like. And I ain't in need of no humping on that bad. I understand it's all fun and games, but I do other things for fun. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck for real, so I don't need all that. So yeah, man, we got to take care of our women. We put them in position to we put them in those positions to be dots and be tramps, Jezebels, and the man, it's his fault. All of this shit is your fault because you created this culture. You allowed this culture. You have weakened us. You have been so weakened by the powers that be. You weaken your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? You think that's your position and a weakness. But nah, man. Man's supposed to stand up and have love in his heart, and that love prevents all his folks from hurting themselves. So when you talk about hard shit, what is hard? Hard is love. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to love you people, but you got to have that love in your heart because the love is what makes a man correct in his standings out here in this world, man. You got to have that balance, man. You got to be able to protect yourself. Throw that jab, man. Throw that jab, man. That's a left hand jab too. You gotta be able to protect yourself, but you also gotta have that love, man. That's what makes us honeysuckle, man. Joy and happiness. These are the makings of you. Go listen to Richard Franklin, The Makings of You. And read Proverbs. And read the Holy Quran, Surah Rahman, the mercies of Allah. You know, he's merciful to you. You know what I'm saying? So you're supposed to be merciful too. You know, a lot of people think they hard. Nigga, hard. Nigga, how you hard? You keep putting yourself in jail. You put yourself in jail for 20 years because that nigga bumped into you and you couldn't take it. He was from Brooklyn, and you was from Queens, or you was from Bloods, you was from the Crips, and he bumped into you. He said, I apologize, but you said, nah, I'm gonna teach this nigga a lesson about bumping into me, and killed that man, and went and got 20 years. And you think you the hardest nigga out? You the stupidest motherfucker ever to come out pussy. You niggas is whack. That nigga going down there, man, he gonna hit that lick. He gonna rob homeboy for the 10 pounds of weed. He gonna rob it. The nigga pulled out a gun, so you have to down him. Now you got a robbery, murder. You getting the death penalty, and you in the death penalty. I've been the cameraman and the porter in Maine visiting in San Quentin. I seen the niggas in death penalty in the death chamber. Not the death chamber. I seen them on death row. I seen them come visit. Them is the saddest people ever. Them motherfuckers are sad. They so sad they make me sad. Shit, I seen Tookie Williams. I want to cry. You know, Tookie seemed like he lost his mind. You know, they show you them pictures, but them be old pictures. Them niggas be miserable. You know, then you got to be in the cell. You got to be in on the tier with the Night Stalker, a pervert, a devil worshiper. This motherfucker whole eyes, the Night Stalker eyes, all this shit. When I seen him, his whole eyes was black. He didn't have no white in him. I'm looking through, I'm sweeping, and he got a broad, because he used to have a lot of broads come visit him. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, used to have a lot of women come visit him because, you know, Adam and Eve, man, these women is lured by Satan. You know, sometimes they're infatuated by evil and satanic shit. That's why they're doing a lot of shit that you niggas doing. But I'm sweeping past them, and I see the boy. I see him up in there, and I'm looking in his eyes, and that shit straight black, man. I'm like, who would want to do some time with him? That's just like going to hell. Who would want to go down there with all them devils and demons down there, man? Who want to be around that shit, man? You ain't hard, man. What's hard is, I'm gonna tell you what's hard. A motherfucker make you want to kill him, and you don't kill him, and he give you the reason. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for that, Aaron Jackson. One love. And they give you the reason why you should, but you got too much to lose, and you got a bigger fish to fry, and it ain't that serious. So you say, okay, I gotta use my common sense and my inner strength. You know what I'm saying? And you don't do it. That's strong, man. That's strong, because you got to be strong out here with these people nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You got to be spiritually and emotionally sound and on point. You know. But yeah, man. If you're not taking care of your women, if you're not being an example to them of what a man should be and what you expect out of them, and you letting them do anything around you, and you participating in that shit, then you suck. You know what I'm saying? You just gave up, man. You just a John, you know. A lot of you guys, you know, you really paying for sex and companionship. You know, it's not authentic. But you know, life is life. People are people. But we gotta take care of our women. If we don't take care of our women, people that don't take care of their women is doomed to lose and be lost. How you not gonna take care of? I mean, she's as close to God as anything, because we come out of her. My mama, you know what I'm saying? I had a great mama. You know what I'm saying? I had some great examples with women, from women. I had my mom and I had my grandma. I got some cousins that I raised and that raised me. You know what I'm saying? So I got great relationships. I know some great people. I can't imagine me letting a motherfucker disrespect them. And if I see them out of pocket, I'm going to say something to our relationship is that to whereas they don't want me to see them out of pocket. They would hide that from me because it's shameful. You know what I'm saying? We hold ourselves to higher standards, and it's all because of that love that we keep on top as real men. Oh, babe, I want to see my babies all right, my daughters. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody trying to pimp on my daughters. Do you know what I will do to you, nigga? Not only this, that, everything for my babies. So we have to be serious about our women. You know what I'm saying? My mama, my grandma, your mom, your grandma. If we not, we can't. I always also believe if a person ain't protecting this, if she don't want you to protect her, or she living a certain way, and she's being foul, mind your business, man. You can't save everybody. Just say, everybody don't fall into the same thing, but it's a general code that we protect the women and the children. Even when I was selling drugs back in my young days, we didn't sell drugs to pregnant women. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't gonna get served. Fuck with us. We didn't serve you if you was pregnant. You know, and they started knowing that they wouldn't come. You know, so yeah. But yeah, man, it's up to us, man. It's up to the man. The man with the plan. Big C. I'm in the building. Y'all check out my videos on YouTube. And I make these videos every once in a while. We talk about a lot of good stuff. I just like to give my imprint on the world because I see a lot of fake ass people and weirdos giving their imprint on them or they comments on the world. So I push record and I get my motherfucking comments, because I know I got sound judgment and some sense, and some of these niggas don't, man. You got 60, you niggas is 50 plus talking about cripping and blood. Please, hey, y'all ain't did nothing for nobody, for not even for yourself. What have y'all did in the last 50 years? It was established in like 71, 72. What have they did in the last 50 years besides kill black people? So nah, I don't promote that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you, Aaron Jackson, man. One love, man. It's all good. Peace and blessings to you too, brother. Yeah, man. I'm try to tell the truth, But y'all go check out my podcast, Town Vision, TOWNVIZION.com. Townvision.com. We talk about a lot of good stuff, man. I got these good trees out here in Cali. We got these good trees too. Yeah, peace and blessings to you, man. Is out of here. It's your boy Big C. One love.